I am not claiming that Hurricane Florence is fake. It is very real, and I'm very sorry for everyone who has suffered because of it, especially for all the people who lost a loved one. I hope and pray you get through this as good as possible. If you take a closer look at the media coverage of this event though, several things just don't make any sense at all. For example,
Hurricane Florence. I'm News 19 meteorologist Efren Afonte. The National Hurricane Center has just come up with the latest information on Hurricane Florence. At this time, it is still a Category 4 hurricane with wind speeds at 130 miles an hour, still gusting to 160.
You just heard the man, folks. Wind speeds of 130 miles per hour, gusting to 160. But if you look at this footage, allegedly from the ISS, from space, why can I not see any cloud movement at all? No matter how far you zoom in, how much you slow it down, or how much you speed it up, there's nothing moving in these pictures, okay? It's a still picture, and not a moving hurricane. I mean, can you see that, guys? That there's no cloud movement at all in this movie, in this Hollywood production? That's all it is. It's fake, folks. It's not real. Please have a look at the description of this video. I'll leave links to both NASA fake reproductions and Flat Earth Brother's excellent video zooming in on Hurricane Florence from space, so we can examine this even more. On another note, if we complete the curve on this fake space footage, the hurricane is ridiculously big, almost as big as North America. If you believe this is realistic, I honestly don't know what to say to you anymore.
The difference is now it is moving northwest at 15 miles an hour. The current actual position puts it about 485 miles to the southeast of Wilmington, North Carolina. And this is an impressive hurricane continuing in the Atlantic.
If they can track this bad boy as far as 485 miles out over the Atlantic, that is a direct confirmation that our Earth is indeed flat as a pancake. The Doppler radar stations which are used to monitor this hurricane simply cannot have this kind of range on a globe. Doppler radar is direct line of sight. On a ball, the target would be hidden behind miles and miles of curvature. For a more detailed explanation of this, please watch Mr. Thrives and Survives' excellent video, Hurricane Florence Proves Flat Earth. Finally, let's take a look at the clowns from the mainstream media who embarrassed themselves live on camera during this event.
That we can't get to. We were told, we saw as we were heading out today, a big group of law enforcement with swiftwater rescue boats heading out far eastville into the most extreme parts of eastern North Carolina and the Outer Banks there. Talked to some folks out there who said they never seen anything like it. They are completely cut off, homes destroyed, boats tossed into front yards, except we just can't show you those pictures because we can't get there either. As for the flooding here, it's expected to continue to...
We had some bands like this last night, and then the eyeball this morning we were out on TV. It was a dark and raucous night at the hotel. And this wind, gusting again over 60 miles an hour, is blowing by pieces of limbs. This is what we're seeing, a lot of shingles coming off. You see what happens when you throw it off, it just takes off like a projectile. And unfortunately, a tree has fallen on a home here in Wilmington, killing a mom and her infant. The father was transported to the hospital with injuries.
These guys are almost as bad at acting as the clowns from NASA and Co. And they might as well record their fake news like this.
Hurricane Florence! It's really getting bad! There's bear bottles everywhere! Do not come to this area! I'm telling you, the conditions is deteriorating quick! I can't stand it!
But first, the severe flooding here in the Northeast as more rain continues to fall today. NBC's Michelle Kaczynski, I guess she's in the canoe, is in Wayne, New Jersey this morning.
Hey,
Michelle, good morning to you.
Good morning. Well, obviously we're getting a nice break from the rain, but not the flooding. This is essentially now a part of the Passaic River in this neighborhood. It rushed in yesterday through the streets, and it's really tough to control a canoe or boat when you're out in it.
Please think about why they are lying to us, again and again and again.
Pistol shots ring out in a ballroom night. Enter Betty Valentine from the floor above. She sees a bartender in a pool of blood. cries out, they've killed my love. Here comes the story of the hurricane, the man the authorities came to blame for something that he never done. Put in a prison cell, but one time he could have been the champion of the world. 3 bodies lying there, does Patty see? And another man named Bello moving around mysteriously. I didn't do what he says, he throws up his hands. I was only robbing the register, I hope you understand. I saw him leave and he says and he stops. One of us had better hurry and call the cops. And so Betty calls the cops. And they arrive on the scene with the red lights flashing in the hot New Jersey night. Part of town, Reuben Carter and a couple of friends are driving around. #1 contender for the middleweight crown. Had no idea what kind of shit was about to go down when a cop pulled him over to the side of the road, just like the time before and the time before that. In Patterson, that's just the way things go. If you're black, you might as well not show up on the street unless you want to draw the heat. Cops. Him and Arthur Dexter Bradley were just out prowling around. Saw 2 men running out, they looked like middleweights. They jumped into a white car without a state plates. And Miss Patty Valentine just nodded her head. Cop said, wait a minute, boys, this one's not dead. So they took him to the infirmary. And though this man could hardly see, they told him he could identify the guilty man. Bring him to the hospital and take him upstairs. The wounded man looks up to his one dying eye. He say, why'd you bring him in here for? He ain't the guy. Here's the story of the hurricane, the man the authorities came to blame for something that he never done. Put in a prison cell, but one time he could have been the champion of the world. Later, the ghetto's on flame. Rubens in South America fighting for his name, while Arthur Dexter Bradley's still in the robbery game. And the cops are putting the screws to him, looking for someone to blame. Remember you murder that you saw in a bar. Remember you said you saw the getaway car. Think you like to play ball with the law. Think it might have been that fighter that you saw running that night. Don't forget that you are white. Arthur Dexter Bradley said, I'm really not sure. Cop said a poor boy like you could use a break. We got you for the motel job and you're talking to your friend Bello. You don't want to have to go back to jail, be a nice fellow. You'll be doing society a favor. That son of a bitch is paid and getting braver. We want to put his ass in stir. We want to pin this triple murder on him. He ain't no gentleman, Jim. Take a man out with just one punch, but he never did like to talk about it all that much. It's my work, he said, and I do it for pay. And when it's over, just as soon go on my way up to some paradise where the trout streams air is nice and ride a horse along the trail. But then they took him to the jail, oh, where they tried to turn a man into a mouse. All of Reuben's cards were marked in advance. The trial was a pig circus, he never had a chance. The judge made Reuben's witnesses drunkards from the slums. To the white folks who watched, he was a revolutionary thumb. And to the black folks, he was just a crazy nigger. No one doubted that he'd pull the trigger. And no, they could not produce the gun. The DA said he was the one who did the deed, and the old white jury agreed. Falsely tried. The crime was murder one. Guess who testified? Bello and Bradley, and they both baldly lied. And the newspapers, they all went along for the ride. How can the life of such a man be in the palm of some fool's hand? To see him obviously framed couldn't help but make me feel ashamed. You live in a land where justice is a game. I'm free to drink martinis and watch the sunrise, while Reuben sits like Buddha in a 10-foot cell, an innocent man in a living hell. That's the story of the hurricane, but it won't be over till they clear his name and give him back the time he's done. But in our prison cell, there was time he could have been the champion of the world.